Not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind, to Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The ethics and the DPOs, the Inson, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are born, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had a he said,
welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this very program, wherever you are joining us from. I welcome you in the name of Chukwuokike Biama. I appreciate you for joining us on this very platform. Wherever you are joining us from, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you are watching us from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. If you are watching us from any part of the zoo, I welcome you. If you are watching from any part of Africa, I welcome you. You are watching from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand. You are watching from Russia, you are watching from China, or you are watching from Israel. Wherever you are watching this program from, I appreciate you and I welcome you in the name of Chukwuokike Biama. I thank you so much for joining this program. Please, as you join this platform, I beg you in the name of Chukwuokike Biama, kindly like and share this program. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to anyone that is close to you. Like and share to your neighbors. Like and share to our enemies. Let them come and bring out their point of argument. I want to remind you once again that this very platform, in case you are joining us for the very first time, for those who are watching now and the people that are going to watch later, this is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic of Exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where I stand. In this very platform, we do not come here to preach violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack individuals. We are not here to attack any tribe, race, or religion. We are here to bring the plight of the indigenous people in the contraction called Nigeria before the whole world, more especially the Biafrans. We are here to tell the world what is happening in Biafra land, what is happening in Nigeria, and the situation of people, the indigenous people in the contraction called Nigeria. We are here to debunk every lies they have told against us, the Biafran people. Every lie that has been told against the indigenous people in that contraption. Every lie they have told against our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and lies against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. In this very platform, we come here to debunk all those lies and set the record straight. In this very platform, we don't try to be politically correct. We say it exactly the way it is. It does not matter how you feel on what we are saying. It doesn't matter what you think. We say it the way it is, and we pass the information and make sure that Biafrans get the information. In this platform, we are here to encourage each other as Biafrans. We encourage ourselves. We say it the way it is. I'm here to remind Biafrans that they must continue to hold on to their legitimate rights. Those rights that Chukwuokike Biama himself have given to us. We must hold those rights and hold it tight. Right to self-determination, right to self-defense, and the right to life. You must not gamble with these rights. They are your rights. International law supports it. African chartered law supports it. Nigerian law itself supports this right. Do not allow anybody to tell you otherwise. As long as you're asking for your self-determination, as long as you activate self-defense to defend yourself, as long as you are fighting to survive, you are on the right path. Keep on doing what you are doing and don't allow anybody to talk you down. This morning section, as you all know, is an interactive section, a section where Biafrans come out to air their opinion. Please, as you join, like and share. Like and share, very, very important. It's a section, a morning section where we interact. And this interaction session, everybody have the right to appear on the screen. That is why I put the link there. You can see the link that I pinned there. Through that link, you can join the live stream and you will come up to your opinion. It doesn't matter whether you are a Biafran or you're not a Biafran. If you are a one Nigerianist, you are welcome to come and bring your argument. If you are from other planets, from any part of the world, and there is something you are confused about when it comes to Biafra, feel free to use the link and ask us questions, and we will attend to your questions. You are entitled to your opinion. We are not forcing you to obey what we say or listen to what we say. Apply your common sense in everything you hear. Make your verification, and then you can come out with conclusion. You are entitled to your opinion. You are free to make your argument, but make sure that your argument is reasonable, because the whole world is watching. If you come online and you speak, the world will see either how smart you are, or they see how ignorant or how stupid you are. So while you are coming online, make sure you organize yourself. And in this platform, you can speak on any Biafran language. When we talk about Biafra, we are talking about the old southeastern region, the present south and the southeast in Nigeria, and the lower Benue. Wherever you are on that territory and your mother title piece of wrapper, you are a Biafran. So these are the people we are referring for. When you come here to speak, if you want to address a particular audience of Biafra, you are free to use any Biafran language to communicate to your people. If you want to pass information to your people, you are free to pass information to any set of Biafran people in a language that they can understand. It is allowed. You can use your broken English. You can use English as well. In this platform, the only thing we ask you is that when you come online, please try to conduct yourself. Conduct yourself by dressing properly. Conduct yourself by not smoking while you are with us online. You can do your smoke after, then come online and talk to us. One most important thing you must do again is to try as much as possible to be civil when you are speaking. Be civil. Be very, very civil. When you are speaking to us, be civil. We are not telling you not to be angry. You can show your anger. You can show your grievances. You can get angry. You can express yourself. But in the process, try as much as possible to be civil so that we can understand you and you will understand us also. As long as you are civil in your speech, you will have all the time you need to express yourself in this platform. The whole world is watching. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet is watching. Our Prime Minister is watching and observing. Any question you throw, suggestion, or contribution that you make here is being taken note of. If it is one that you apply, I bet you that it's going to be applied. I welcome every one of you that have been able to connect now, and those who are going to connect in time to come, those who are going to watch in time to come. I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you as you join in. I pray that Chukwu Okekadiama will give all the strength to march on. Please, as you are joining, like and share. Very important. Before I get into the topic, I have to welcome those who have connected, the early people that have joined this broadcast now as we're just starting. I welcome Emenike Chibu. Thank you for joining, Emenike Chibu. You're one of the first people who came onto the live stream. You're welcome. Emenike Chibu, I appreciate you. You're welcome. May Chukwu Okekabia Magara and protect you. Thank you for joining. Tochukwu Olejeme, thank you for joining, Tochukwu. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining, Tochukwu. Thank you so much for joining. May Chukwu Okekabia continue to guide and protect you. Thank you so much for being there. My beloved brother, Chukwuma Solomon, thank you so much for joining. My beloved brother, Chukwuma Solomon, and one of my speakers on this platform. I appreciate you for being around. Thank you so much. And may Chukwu Okekabia continue to guide and protect you. My beloved brother, Daniel Chisum Obonna, one of my speakers on this platform also. I appreciate you, my brother Daniel Chisum Obonna. May Chukwu Okekabia continue to guide and protect you. Thank you for being part of the program this morning. Donaskalo, thank you for joining, Donaskalo. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being part of this program this morning. May Chukwu Okekabia guide and protect you. Sonny, thank you for joining, Sonny. I appreciate you and I recognize your presence. Thank you for being part of us. Honor Kevin, thank you so much, Honor Kevin. I appreciate you so much, and I pray that Chukwu Okekabia will also guide and protect you. Thank you so much, Honor. Thank you for being part of the program this morning. I appreciate you. Chidex Aham, thank you so much for joining, Chidex Aham. I appreciate you, Chidex, for being part of this program this morning. And I say, may Chukwu Okekabia guide and protect you, Chidex Aham. Thank you so much for joining. My beloved brother and fellow comrade, one of our comrades in the United States, a formidable speaker on this very platform also that always come here to give up the bombshell. He is here with us. Our beloved brother, who is a coordinator, I think, in Indiana, United States. He has been part of us on this very program, and whenever he comes, he gives us the bombshell. And I believe by the special grace of Chukwu Gabiama, he will be part of the program today. He is online, and I appreciate you, my beloved brother. I'm so happy to see you on the comment section. Thank you so much, and may Chukwu Gabiama continue to protect you, continue to guide you, continue to inspire you at all times, continue to provide for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who has connected to this very program, whether I mention your name or I didn't mention your name. You are special to us, and you are highly welcome. Today, we are going to go into an exclusive discussion. It's an interactive session. So prepare yourself, prepare your question, your contribution, your prayers, and use that link to come, utilize your own time, one after the other, and then we can be able to push it right. The topic I choose today, I said, Biafra and their strong alliances. Ambazonia, under Biafra, Republic of Nigeria Prime Minister, have your say on Hardtalk. Today, we are talking about the Biafran people and their alliances, more especially looking at the alliance with Ambazonia. That is what we want to look at today. The formidable Biafra Republic of in exile, with our formidable Prime Minister, who is doing a great work, carrying on the job that Wasula Mazen Nandekam has done and left. He is carrying on the foundation laid by Mazen Nandekam. The success we have made so far. Our relationship with the Ambazonians, the strength of the alliance and the importance of the alliance. This is what we have to discuss today. And I welcome everyone who has a contribution to make to use that link and come on and join me on this very platform. 1 or 2 words you can say, use your 3-5 minutes, and then the next person will come on. Yesterday, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, and the leader of the Ambazonia, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, Master Simon Ekpa, and the leader of the Ambazonia, Cho Ayaba, they had a joint press conference yesterday. Many of you must have watched the press conference. If you have not watched, I am going to stream that press conference after this program. I'm going to do a live stream of the press conference, restream it so that people who have not watched can be able to follow up and watch the press statement and the press interview that was granted to the leader of Ambazonia and the Prime Minister of Biafra. It was an amazing sight yesterday. Every blessed day, we are making progress. Day by day, day in, day out. It is progress all the way. It is progress. Gone are the days when anybody will come and ask unnecessary questions and begin to ask us which way. You see, my joy today, most of this, the strong joy I have today is that we have made tremendous success. There are some questions that people were asking initially that they don't ask anymore. There are some questions that people were disturbing Mazen Nandekan with. There are so many things that Biafrans have been wishing for. Today, every of those questions have been answered practically. There was a time they were asking us about a roadmap. They ask of roadmap. What is your roadmap? What is your roadmap? What is your roadmap? What is your roadmap? Today, the Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, have made that roadmap very, very clear. The roadmap on how to get Biafra. He has made that roadmap clear, very, very. If you don't understand it, you can never understand anything. Our Prime Minister made it clear that the restoration of Biafra is fought for on 3 fronts. He made it very clear that the restoration of Biafra is being fought for on 3 fronts because of the nature of the people we are up against. The case of Biafra is a peculiar one. It is not like any other one. So we are fighting differently, different strategies. The 3 major strategies using is the diplomatic strategy, the arms strategy, and the political strategy. These three strategies are on a high speed, and you can see them manifest on a daily basis. The Prime Minister is pursuing these three simultaneously. We are engaging politically, we're engaging in armed struggle, we are engaging democratically. These three fronts are very, very formidable and strong moving. So today, nobody's asking such questions. And if you are asking such questions up to now, you are dumb. And you don't deserve any response from any one of us. Yesterday, when I saw the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, and the leader of the Ambazonian people making that press statement, I marveled. My mind get more stronger. I became happier. Because what we are fighting for and what we are, every blessed day, you see the progress and success being made. Every day, you see more progress, more success being made. No matter how the enemy they try with their propaganda and blackmail. You see things are getting stronger. The enemy have tried in several ways to see that they hinder our alliance with the Ambazonians, with blackmail, propaganda, and lies, including employing people within to go and distract our alliance with the Ambazonians. They thought they were going to succeed, but they never succeeded. They never succeeded. Today, here are we, making progress. And when I saw that very press statement yesterday, I was really inspired. And I thank you, Kukabiam, for the success we have made so far. You're welcome, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can see, I think the network, either the network or so, isn't allowing my beloved brother to show up. He's trying to connect, but it's not connecting. I don't know what is going on. And I think he has to try it again. He has to go out and try it again. Maybe he can connect. It is trying to join, but it's not allowing him to join. You can try again, and let's see if you can be able to come. So, my fellow Biafran that are watching, in that very press briefing yesterday, I believe you have learned a lot. If you didn't learn anything, it means you are not in the struggle and you're not paying attention. If you are a Biafran and you didn't learn anything yesterday in that briefing, it means you are not in the struggle. A lot was said. In that very program, you will see the strength of the Biafrans and Ambazonia. And when we are talking about the Ambazonians, you will now begin to understand how important the Ambazonia people are to us and how important we are to them. When you look at the geography of the area, you will find out that they are the closest people to us and the closest brothers that we have. Just like when you come to the Southwest, you see some of the people in the Southwest, in Cotonou, they are somehow connected to Cotonou, and you see people who are even in Cotonou as a citizen. In the northern part, you see how the northerners have embraced. They have embraced Niger. Almost the north is mixed up with Niger. You can't differentiate with somebody from Niger and somebody from the northern part of Nigeria. In the same manner, in the southeastern part of Nigeria, the old southeastern, in Biafra land, the Ambazonians, they are our brothers, the closest brothers we have. Another reason why that area is important is that during the Civil War of 1967, they were able to use that very area. The Zoological Republic government were able to bribe Cameroon government to use that very area to create blockade and a lot of problems during that Civil War. That area played a very important role in contributing to the starvation that they imposed because that angle was blocked through the help of the Cameroon people. That is why in this era, we must not leave that gap. Every single mistake have been made in the past. We have learned a great lesson. and we cannot fire any shot and miss. Each time you hear the Ambazonia standing with us, you should appreciate it and celebrate it because it worth it. You're welcome, my beloved brother Chukuma. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
You're
Good
welcome,
morning
my
from
brother.
here.
Good to see you. Speak to Biafrans. You're welcome.
Okay. My brothers and sisters that are listening to our voice, I welcome each every one of you this morning. May Chukwu continue to keep each every one of us, guide us and protect us as we are making more progress. My brother, I've been out of air for some time. Even the day our leader, they say that our leader will appear in the Kangolo lawless country court. I was supposed to come up, but many things hindered me. And although I watched all the comment and the interview and every damn things that has happened on that day, it is a very marvelous thing that we are getting it done. That if Chukwu did not raise a formidable force like us, I don't know what could be our fate of our leader and those that are in different detention with him. But I thank Chukwu who always, in a very difficult time like this, lays a formidable army that can stand the test of time. And we are getting it done.
Yes.
I say, may Chukwu continue to guide each every one of you that are working very seriously, supporting our government in Israel and the government in Holland, supporting our PM by making sure that our men on the ground did not lack anything. Those that are contribute the financial and material things otherwise. I will never forget our brother from Ambazonia. Yesterday was a celebration to me to be among those that witnessed that historic interview or press brief from Ambazonia and our PM.
Yes.
I am so happy, and a lot of things come on floor, and they debate and they debate on it, and then agree on one thing and continue moving forward. This is to show, because when our forefathers started this journey, they didn't consider many things, although they were forced to defend themselves at all costs. That is why they made a lot of mistakes. But this time around, we have sit down, study, and see the loopholes where the enemy came in to attack us, to deal with us. And the Chukwu Okeabiama raised someone that can stand the test of time to lock up those loopholes. If you can remember some time ago, when we are normally on Facebook broadcast, I told our people that our PM is gradually locking up all the loopholes that enemy will from escape.
Yes.
That when you lock up those loopholes, that no way Nigeria will survive it. And today, all those loopholes are being blocked final. You know, they use Ambazonia side to give us blockage, starve us. Today, those things is not there. We have defeated them left and right, and they are crying seriously. And the Chukwu Okebe is really not witness that we are getting it done. So I encourage each every one of us that is still around to continue support our government in Israel and all the cabinet and all our social medias and our PM, and continue to pray for our leader. The journey is so tough, and but with toughness of mind, we will get it done. And Chukwu Okebe have signed it for us, and they've given us mandate, and we will deliver it. And to make our forefathers a proud pillows, even in their special reign they are, because they will be happy for us to get this thing done. Thank you, my brother. While I'm still waiting, others to come in, I will come up again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, for that amazing introduction. I appreciate you. This is your platform, and you are doing what you're supposed to do. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that amazing contribution. I appreciate you, and may Chukwu Okike Abiam protect you. As my brother have said, every one of us should be proud of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is doing everything humanly possible, genuinely, to see that we have our freedom. It is not because I am saying it. I want you to remove every sentiment, remove your hatred, remove every cobweb that cover your eyes, and face reality. face reality, you will realize that Mazi Simon Ekpa is genuinely pursuing Biafra. That is why today, just like my brother said, he is blocking every loopholes. When you look at Mazi Simon Ekpa, you see a replica of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, laid this strong foundation. He laid a solid, strong foundation for IPOB. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell that you cannot destroy IPOB, that it will take you 1,000 years to destroy IPOB. And when he said it, people thought he's bragging. He's not bragging. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew what he was saying. That no matter how you try to infiltrate, even if it is one person left, that one person is going to do something that the whole world is surprised about. You cannot destroy IPOB, neither can you truncate the agenda. Today, the Prime Minister of Biafra is carrying out that mission diligently, without any sentiment. Very, very focused. It doesn't matter how special you think you are. It doesn't matter your rank. It doesn't matter how close you think you are to him. If you cross the line, he will give it to you. Today, look at how he is focused. Very, very focused on correcting every single mistake that has been made. Just like my brother has said. In 1967, it was an emergency war. It was in defense. Biafra was in defense in 1967. Biafra never prepared for it. Biafra was born out of necessity. He's a child of necessity. In 1967, there wasn't any problem. In fact, that was why children were recruited during the Civil War. In the midst of the war, we had no single army before we went into the war in 1967. Every single thing that was done within that period of the war. And yet, we were able to hold them for complete 3 good years. Because of the situation and emergency of that period, so many mistakes were made. So many mistakes were made, which you can't blame on anybody because it was an emergency. And there was need to do something. Then, Dim Odumegojuku, General Effiong, and so many of them rose up and they did something. And I applaud them. May Chukwu Okokabiyama bless their soul wherever they are. Because they fought gallantly. They fought with the emergency of the situation. With the emergency at hand, they were able to fight for good 3 good years until they said, no victor, no vanquish. That was what ended it. But I tell you, in 2023, we cannot afford to make the mistake that was made before. There was a broadcast that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, and he said that how he wished that Biafra were able to hold on again, hold on at least for 1 month more. If Biafra were able to hold on for 1 or 2 months more, we would have been free by now. But still, you can't blame anybody because it was an emergency. So many things we know today, they don't know it then. With the kind of knowledge, wisdom, understanding that the Biafrans have today, no idiot is going to stand on our way of our freedom. Nobody will stand on the way of our freedom. We are going to be free. And you will see it happen before your own very eyes. It is going to happen, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, it doesn't really matter. It is going to happen. Everyone that is watching this program, I want you to continue to pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is committed to the restoration of Biafra. 101%. That is why today you see our alliance getting stronger. Getting stronger. You're welcome, my beloved sister, Linda TV Show. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, my sister. Thank you for joining. So our alliance is getting stronger every blessed day. Yesterday, when you see the Prime Minister and the Ambazonian leader mount the podium and they were speaking on behalf of the 2 nations, you will see determination and you will see the success coming. They have tried in any way possible to stop this alliance, including using people who are inside to destroy this alliance. But the more they try, the more they fail. You saw the Ambazonian leader during our referendum convention in Finland. He was there. This was a foundation led by Mazin Nandekan, and today, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Ambazonia, is making the foundation stronger, even stronger, making the alliance stronger. And in that discussion, you heard how we are going to combine on economic issues, how we are going to work together to support each other. And most importantly, you heard about the joint military exercise that is going to commence very soon. Joint military exercise between the Ambazonians and the Biafrans to make sure they safeguard their borders. When our Prime Minister told you that the Liberation Army will be upgraded, he's not joking. He's not joking. When you see the stage that Biafra is going, you will know that this is something you have not seen before. The level we are going, it is something you have not seen before. Wait until we launch our Air Force. 2024 will not be like any other. As our Prime Minister promised, and he said, in 2023, Biafra will come. Today, we are seeing Biafra in full picture. If you are a Biafran and you still have a single doubt in your heart about Biafra, you better go and recheck your brain. You're not a Biafran. That promise has been fulfilled. We have the Biafra Republic Government in exile, working full time. We have all the forces that makes up a country functioning. The cabinet is functioning with all the ministries very active. The Liberation Army was launched. And I bet you the Liberation Army is doing tremendous and marvelous work. They are doing strongly well. It is no longer business as usual. When you hear about that military collaboration, Nigeria and Cameroon is going to get what they have bargained for. They will get what they're bargained for. In 1967, Cameroon was used against Biafrans. Cameroon was used to stage blockade, and that was why they used Bakassi to compensate Cameroon. Bakassi is Biafra land. Bakassi is our own land, Biafra land, and we will not give it out to anybody. We won't dash it out to anybody. It is Biafra land, Bakassi. Because of the bargain they used that place to do during the Civil War, that was why Obasanjo gave it up without questioning, without seeking the consent of the people. He gave it out. I thank Chukwu Okukarema for the closeness we have with the Ambazonians today. Our brothers, the Ambazonians. In case you don't know, Ambazonia were an independent country of their own before they were deceived to march into Cameroon. And they joined Cameroon. And since then, it has been hell on earth. Just like the Biafrans, they are facing the same fate as we face. In Ambazonia today, they are in armed struggle, full-time armed struggle. The same fate is what we are facing. The same way the zoo is after us and humiliating us, taking us in life in Biafra land, that is what the Cameroon government is doing to the Ambazonians. And when you watch the location of Biafra and Ambazonia, you see that these are brothers. We are one people. And we cannot fold our hands and continue to allow the borders of the colonial master to divide us. It's enough. The colonial border will not continue to divide us. Every other section have been in one way or the other matching themselves together. In Oduduwa land, there are people who are in the Republic and they are coming back, matching themselves back to where they come from. During the time of Sunday Igboho was arrested, you heard about the Yoruba group who went on his behalf. And you heard how Yorubas in Benue, in Benin Republic, fought for him because they know whom they are. You see the connection that they have with the Benin Republic, the Oduduwa people. In the north, Niger is literally the same thing with Kaduna, the same thing with Borno. Niger Republic, they move with each other. Their border is not functional. I can bet you that they don't have any border over there in the north. In the north, they don't have any serious border over there. They just the same people. And they acknowledge their own closeness and their presence. But in the Biafra land, they create borders and they don't want us to mix up with our brothers. In Biafra land, they continue to push agenda that will divide us and distance us from ourselves. In Biafra land, every policy they put in Biafra land is to make sure that we don't come close. One of the major jobs that Mazen Nandekano did was to unite all the old Southeastern region back together. They created so much division that brothers begin to see them brothers as enemies. Brothers will begin to see their own brothers as enemies. You will see somebody who is an Igbo man with Igbo name, everything Igbo, and he will tell you that he's not Igbo, even when it is very clear. That was a video I watched where Tony Elumelu, who is, I think, is from Delta State, or where, was saying that he is an Igbo man, that he's proud to be an Igbo man. That is one of the richest men you have in Nigeria. From Delta State, he said, I am a proud Igbo man, and yet there are still some ignorant idiots who hide underneath and begin to say that they are not Igbos. I saw another video, Duncan Mighty, where he said, I am an Igbo man. But yet, there are still some idiots who introduce themselves as something else, out of fear of what they will eat, out of fear of what people will say. Many people begin to deny whom they are. But I thank you coming from Mazen Nandekano. Anybody that did not wake up in that era of that evangelism, in the era when Mazen Nandekano was going into our hearts to open it up and put word, if you were not delivered there, you can never ever be delivered again. If you are not delivered by that message of unity that Mazen Nandekano preached in Biafra, you will never ever be delivered again. You will never be delivered. And today, that message is being extended. Our Ambazonian brothers, these are our own. Even when you see the Ambazonians, when you look at their courage, the way they behave, their courage, their strength, their resilience, you will see the resemblance with the Biafran people. They are allies. And I thank you, that we are going further, not only mentioning the mouth, we are going together diplomatically, we are going together economically, and we're going together militarily. Very soon, the military wing is going to be launched, and it will never be business as usual anymore. You're welcome, my beloved brother. My beloved brother Chukuma, can you hear me? Go on. There's a little noise on your background.
I forget my mic in the house, so that's why you see me managing to come close so that I can hear you very well.
Okay.
I believe tomorrow I will arrange myself very well.
It's okay.
You see, I do follow Ambazonia people on their platform and to watch the activities and what is going on their side. Honestly, those people are trying seriously. Just as we are battling with Isabo, then too are battling with Isabo over there too, because no genuine things come easy. Anything that is genuine, it doesn't come easy. You must have obstacles. Even someone that you do not expect will become a serious hindrance to any one of us. So that's why I always I advise them, encourage them to remain focused, knowing full well that they have precious things in hand. That is freedom, and and if they know the value of freedom, it is worth dying for. It is worth somebody that will work hard to get, because In one of our leaders' program, a place they come and say something that when white people confronted them, but people, there's a way he said it. So be serious. To be not this flag independent, your flag freedom. Freedom is to govern yourself, your land, every damn thing. Total also controlled by you, by your policy, not a external come and control you in name of any kind. So I just job, honestly, it is not easy, and we are getting it done. And I believe through that discussion yesterday, honestly, a lot of things come into my mind, and I still have more hope that all our area are intact. That no way enemy can penetrate again. It's not before. This time around, everything has been saved. So one thing I normally tell our people, they have seen the outcome of their lawless juice. In fact, I'll call it juice court. Because that is not judiciary, it is juice court. When they come out, so to say people that they say they are representing our leader, say they are accepted the useless verdict they give. You see that I used to tell my people that our freedom and the freedom of our leader lies in our hands. Has put it into our hands that it is we that will liberate ourselves from this shackle. It is we, nobody. If anybody from outside come, that means we're still under bondage. Those things that which we desire to implement in our life will not be done because those who that help us will give us conditions which we will not accept. So it is our activities and our action will determine, and that is what is going to compel them to leave those people that they are holding captive for many years and months. Our activities, and they are getting it very hot, and they are confessing, crying, which it is in their daily news every day. At times they come for their national TV and said it, even though they didn't give the credit to the proper people. But I know onye chinchi na-ata tacha ya n'abalị eju ọsị na-anwụ ụtarị ya because egwu anọ chinchi ya abatanwu na bia. I remember those, if somebody tell you say chinchi they disturb inside your house, you don't go fit enter that house because if you go there, you don't tell them go to your house. So that is what is happening to them. They are getting it very hot, but they don't want to give credit to the right source because they know where the thing is coming from. So I'm happy that our leader prayed concerning the 100 men, and Chukwuokiabiama granted him the 100 men, and those 100 men are here doing a marvelous job. That's why our leader broke every arsenal, every access. It remained only him, and they know, and he believe, and he see it in spiritual way that we are doing it. That is why he calmed down. He doesn't worry himself, even though his health is deteriorating. But you know what he's pursuing. You know what is maintained. That is freedom. He didn't care about his health. Rather, he cared about freedom of me and you and our born children to come. So, my brothers and sisters that are listening to our voice, it is very, very important for we that are outside here to support in any way in terms of giving instruction, commandment, contribution. Do your best. You never can tell. And Chukwuokiabiama put me in his record. You never can tell. Because a day will come, they will ask you, what was your contribution there? You say, I am among those that are sabotaging. They will send you where those that are sabotaging will receive their reward. But if you say, I am among those that obey and support in any way I can, they will put you in a place that you will enjoy with those that are supporting. So it's left for each every one of us. Because on a bonya go meme, onya go in na go, ojena bia palo. So if freedom is hungry, join those that are fighting it genuinely and get freedom. But if you are not interested, please kindly get out from the line, get out from the way, because we don't want any hindrance or hold up or load block. Because as train is moving with the speed, anything that is on front of train, you normally scatter it and continue moving until you reach to his destination. That is total independence. Thank you, my brother, and stay hanging on while we are waiting for others to come in. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you for that amazing contribution. You have just nailed it. And I thank you so much for that amazing contribution. So, fellow are still speaking on the alliance of Biafra. Biafran people, we have stepped up the game. We have stepped up the game. Our Prime Minister, Master Samuel Ekpa, is not relenting. You see, I have told you several times that if you are taking the word of our Prime Minister for a joke, it's at your own risk. Every single word or statement that he makes, he follows it up. If it doesn't happen in weeks, it happens in months. If it doesn't happen in months, it happens in a year. But every single statement he makes, he follows it up. Our alliance with the Ambazonia is getting much more stronger and attention than you can ever imagine. And there are reasons. Every Biafran that is living in Ambazonia territory today should know that you are living in a sister nation. Every Ambazonian in Biafra land knows that they are living in a sister nation and they are secure. We pay our taxes to each other wherever we are located and do obey the instructions coming from the government of the area. If you are a Biafran and you are living in Ambazonia, your loyalty should be to the Ambazonian government. If you are Ambazonian and you're living in Biafran land, your loyalty should be to Biafran Republic Government in Exile. It is no longer business as usual. The game has changed. Biafra that we have been dreaming of for a very long time has finally come. We are in the stage of defending the land. That is what we are. In case you don't understand, when we say it, you don't really understand. Some of you who are waiting for the ceremonial declaration, continue to wait. Our Prime Minister has made it clear that when that will be done, nobody's going to fire a shot. Did you get that? Our Prime Minister has said that when the ceremonial declaration will be made, that nobody will fire a shot. Some of you don't get it. The Biafra that you are asking for is here now. What we need today is to defend our territory. To defend it. That is why you see our Prime Minister going on defense section today. That is why you see our borders being handled properly and tackled. Every area where we're going to have loopholes is being looked upon to make sure it is being properly secured. Wherever you are today as a Biafran, prepare yourself very, very well. Be focused and begin to ask yourself tangible questions. What are you going to give as a contribution to sustain the Biafra that we are in now? Already we have 40 states of Biafra. You see, that is why when I say people, I don't even think there's any responsible or reasonable person that will be asking where is the Biafra we are talking about. There's no responsible or reasonable person that thinks, that has IQ that will be asking such question. Today we have the Biafra Republic Government Exile. They are in charge fully in Biafra land. We have the de facto government in the homeland. We have the Liberation Army. We have our Air Force, which will be launched very soon. We have our naval section. And we have other groups. Every ministry is functioning and active. And today, we have the United States of Biafra with 40 states approved by the people by themselves. The people themselves took a decision and came in. People came on board. Nobody was forced. People on their own drew their map and sent to the Prime Minister for approval. And every one of them today, after Prime Minister looked at it, we were able to see 40 states of Biafra with Ebube as the capital. Mm-hmm. And in these 40 states of Biafra, it is the responsibility of the Biafran people to make sure that that 40 states is protected and defended. That is where we are. And we will defend it and defend it to the last. No human being born of a woman will stop us from defending Biafra land. The defense of Biafra land have started. In case you don't know, the Prime Minister of Biafra government have given the order. Today, as you are watching, the eviction of the zoo from Biafra land is happening. That is why you see their chief of army staff crying on daily basis. You see him crying online and offline. Every minute he has turned to a media warrior. He has turned to a media warrior, chief of army staff. But just like my brother said, the funny thing that they cannot be able to give accolade to people who accolade is meant for. They don't still have the courage to talk about the Biafran army. Even when the prime minister always claimed responsibility and said, I am in charge of the Biafran army, and look at what they have done and what they have not done. Wherever the Biafran army carries operation, we don't deny it. Every single thing they are doing is out of self-defense of their own land. The self-defense of the life of the people and properties of the people. They are not committing any crime. Neither are they going after any innocent person. The Liberation Army has rule of engagement. They have rule of engagement. They don't go after any innocent person, regardless your race, your tribe, your location, your religion. Who cares? What we are after are those who are coming after us to make sure that all the terrorists, both in uniform and off uniform, are sent out of Biafra land. And it has started. The situation in the zoo is a kind of situation that you realize, you wake up and realize that your own fate is in your hand. And it is you that will save yourself. Nobody is going to come from anywhere to save you. If you are waiting for somebody to save you, you are going to wait forever. Nobody anywhere is going to come to save you. You have to save yourself. That is the situation. And have you asked yourself, why is it that their media is not reporting about the activities of the terrorists? Why is it that the media is not reporting about the activities of the Fulani terrorists? Some of you thought it had ended. The Fulani terrorists are still kidnapping Biafrans. They are still attacking Biafrans on different angles and kidnapping Biafrans. They continue to do that. But the media is not reporting it. The media is reporting it. When you go to the media, you will never see them report it. Except the information you see on social media. Their media turn a blind eye to the continuous kidnapping of the Fulani terrorists. Do you think that the herdsmen, they are still very much around? But what you see them project in the media, when they see other people from the southern part of Nigeria commit an offense, they will push it to the media and they begin to blow it like a trumpet. They will use trumpet and blow it. They have tried and tried since they got the chief terrorist as their vice president. Since they have that chief terrorist in Asarok, today they have tried to cover up everything crime that Fulani are committing. You can't hear it in the media. We saw a video where a Fulani man from Bauchi State was kidnapping little children. Little children in a house, living in a house in a place where others were living, and he just rent a room there. And he kidnapped little children and put in that room. I just watched the video. Did you see it on their conventional media? They don't report it. We saw the other one, the other guy who went to make a sacrifice in the forest, and they were ambushed. 4 others were kidnapped. 1 escaped, and the person that escaped confessed that these are Fulanis. But you can never see these reports on the conventional media. The only report you will see is when they see a southerner involved in one crime or the other, they will report it and push it to the whole world. We must prepare and know it is time for us to face reality. You're welcome, my beloved brother Shehu. Thank you so much for joining. Can you hear me, my brother Shehu? Good morning, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Very well, thank you.
Good one for the good.
Thank you, my brother.
The good job.
Thank you.
I watched Ambazonia and Samuel yesterday. In fact, even as a Yoruba man, I'll give good dose to Samuel Ekpa. He's really pushing, trying a lot. I wish our Yoruba people can be like this. At least we have go far, honestly speaking. At least what I see yesterday even encouraged me more. It boosts my morale that I know one day everything will be dissolved. Honestly, I'm
Absolutely, it
feeling
will be
it.
dissolved. Yes.
I'm sure of that. Honestly, I'm sure of that. I'm in office. I just need to just come out to talk to you because I have a lot of things to do. I just want to say hi. Thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much,
you
my
very much.
beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank
Have
you
a
so
good
much.
day.
Remember blessed.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. This is one of our brother from Ududua land. He's part of this very comes online once in a while to make his contribution. You know, our Ududua people is facing the same challenges. I can bet you that every indigenous tribe is facing the same challenges. But it is only the Biafran that have that boldness to move forward and go ahead and fight for it. And that is why every eyes is on them. That is why the Fulanis are turning every other tribe against most of the Igbo Biafrans. They are turning people, they turn everybody against the ones they know that will be bold enough to stand. Nobody is finding it easy in the zoo. No tribe is finding it funny. Not even the Hausas. No tribe is finding it funny. Don't think that, let me tell you, even the Biafrans stand a better chance. Even in the most difficult situation, the Biafrans, they still have the economy in their palm. The life expectancy on their side is still high. They are still much more organized. So don't think that their own situation is worse. It is not, but they are the set of people that cannot keep silent in the face of intimidation. And the cause we are pursuing today is not a selfish one. It is a cause to set people free. Every human being on that very platform, on that very place, everybody that have been caged in that very contraption called Nigeria. The freedom of Biafran people will set everybody free, and everybody will have their freedom to express themselves the way they are supposed to. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? Allow people to explore, allow people to grow, allow people to have peace. That is all we ask. And you said no. Well, time has gone when we protest. We protested and protested and protested, and you did nothing. Instead, you laughed at us. We protested and you laughed at us. We wrote petition, you laughed at us. We called on the Amnesty International, you laughed. We called on United Nations, you laughed. We called on human rights, you laughed. We complained about the death of our young ones, our women and children, you laughed at it. And until we have gotten to this stage, where you went and kidnapped the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekan, you kidnapped him in Kenya. And we shouted and cried and asked for his unconditional release. Everybody is silent. A prisoner of conscience, an innocent man, even when the court have said, set him free. We talked and you kept quiet. You didn't want to listen. In the era of the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, the Dragon, it is a different ball game. It is a different ball game. Some of you don't know what is coming. Just like Prime Minister used to say, what you don't know is bigger than you. This rain that will fall is going to beat you. This rain that will fall, it will beat every one of us. It will beat every one of us. But I tell you, those of us who know about the rain already have our umbrella ready. It's going to beat everybody. This rain, it will fall and beat everybody. We have been asking, crying, talking, and nobody seems to be paying attention. They see us as people who talk too much. They see us as people who don't know what they are doing. They see us as people who don't know left and right. But I bet you, in the era of our Prime Minister, Simon Eba, he has made it clear in ABC, there is no room for negotiation. He has made it clear. The only negotiation that they are trying every day to reach out to our Prime Minister. They send their envoy, send their connector, send their contract. You had the lawyer who was shouting and crying. You see a lawyer. You know, when Mazi Simon Ekpa said that he is not having contact with anybody in the zoo, some of you think he's just bragging. But a lawyer has come out to confess to that Mazi Simon Ekpa is somebody who cannot listen to you except you release Mazi Nandikan. That is only Mazi Nandikan that can speak to Mazi Simon Ekpa, and he will now listen. When he says it, people don't understand. But a lawyer has come out in their conventional media to confess the same thing. And Mazi Simon Ekpa had given the condition. If you want to open a gate for discussion, number one, free the supreme leader of IPOB unconditionally. Let him go. And again, pull out all your military in Biafran territory. Then we can begin negotiation. Then you can begin to talk. Anything short of that, you are on your own. The reason why I love Mazi Simon Ekpa is that you cannot be dealing with Mazi Simon Ekpa and you say you don't know your left or right, or you say you don't know where you're going. You cannot be in this very Biafra Republic of Exile today. You cannot be in the era of Mazi Simon Ekpa and you say you don't know his direction. He doesn't hide it. He is not one of those who says I'm walking on the ground. He will go on the ground and he'll come out and show you what he has come out with. You're welcome back, my beloved brother Chukuma. Go ahead and speak to your friends.
Yeah, thank you once again, my brother. Thank you once again. And we are getting it done. And I thank you for giving us a clear weather. No disturbance. My brother, he said something, you just touch somewhere, I forget, about kidnapping that is still going on in our land, Biafra land. You see, my brother, there was a boss I saw on social media, I think precise Ohabeni, Old Enugu State.
Yes.
And that thing happened on Monday. Don't sit at home. And the person was saying that this is the Fulani kidnap all of them. Already one person managed to escape. I want to emphasize on this thing once again to tell our people, the idiotic ones, the foolish ones that stay doubting what is going on, that stay doubting the exist of our government in Israel and the federal government in Homeland, that they have seen it. When we give instruction, when the African government in Israel and Homeland give you instruction, obey it. It's for your own good. Now, those people was kidnapped during the time we have sit at home. Could it be that they are in their house? None of them will be kidnapped. Today, nobody is talking about them. No media has reporting it. Nobody is talking about them. And it is only them and their relative who will suffer it. And they are happy as that thing happened to them. And happy. Because all I've got to go for the and almost here today. And if they tell them say they will be a sacrificial, they will not believe they will say, "Oh, my dead body is my portion." But today it is their portion. So I'm telling our people that they should stop this nonsense, rascal behavior. That it doesn't concern me after all. Waiting. Go. You come back. One day you come back. Because I believe it is not that the same day that happened to them that they have been going out. Most of them have been going out, but it happened that they didn't make it again. Now, one certain person has said, when they are trying to approach our PM give them exactly what they are looking for. Because they are looking for a shortcut where they can get it done. Not those that enter the ground. Because I hear say earthquake will happen in Turkey. Kill those people that enter the ground. That's a serious earthquake that happens somewhere over there. All the people that is on the ground, die finished. But our own on the ground, I will go, come out, show you, say, see what you get on the ground. Still go back again, they dig, they show you. So then enter, earthquake kill them. But it's not my fault. That one concerned them. So our people position. I don't know why somebody will see white, they say this is black. They're trying to paint it black. They're trying to call it anymore, maybe off-white. It's pure white. He said, let our leader go. Who your terrorists, not military. They are not military. pull your terrorists out of our land. They are terrorizing our people, burning our houses, raping our women, killing them. They are terrorists. They are not army or police. Pull your terrorists out of our region. Pull them. Then the referendum will be conducted. They feel adamant. Like I say, they don't understand what the man is saying. So it is a foolish person that we will see, or somebody will go to somebody and somebody say, do this thing. You want peace to reign. You deny him, see people yet are asking for peace. That person is the most foolish and useless thing I ever see on this planet. Forget these things that you are saying. They say they are lawyer. They are idiots. People that went to a law school in a lawless country. What do you think that will happen? A lawlessness. That is why you see everything. Imagine when court give order, they go back to Supreme Court. They say no. The other one, that's there. These people are there's a bunch of idiots. Honestly, that is why nothing is moving forward. That is why everything is backward. That is why you see killing, poverty, everything. No sensible human being that can feel comfortable in this midst of colons that are eating up human beings. The other day I saw in their media where they are selling human parts. I think I'll go somewhere for Abuja. They are selling human parts, 10,000. It's on the market. And the whole world is watching this thing. That thing is spending me. The whole world is watching this nonsense, the atrocities that is going on in Nigeria. And they keep quiet. They are so useless personal interest. People came and will punish all of them. And they are receiving it. If they tell British today that they'll be shouting Sharia, Sharia, Sharia in their country, would they believe it? No. If they tell them say a time will come when Muslims will follow their country and they will protest for them to implement Sharia, they would not believe it. That is their honor. They quickly rush and attack Nigeria and bring Nigeria as Islamic nation, which they are fighting for. They have finally achieved it. And we are not part of it. We are not part of it. They can take any part of Nigeria that is willing to go with them, but not we, Biafra. And we are showing them we are not part of it. And we are willing to show more that we are not part of it. So they are coming when the time is too late. Because that prophet told them, say, dialogue now. The time come when the people that will rise up, when the people that matters will come and say, let us go. And the people that want to dialogue will say, no, we are not interested. No. Dialogue now. No. The dialogue period has passed and they can never return. I want to say we have passed Rubicon and dialogue is no more. We are not interested in anything. Leave our lead alone and those that are in different captivities. Leave them alone. Pull your terrorists out of our region. Get out of our land so that we'll prepare ourselves and think how we are going to govern ourselves. Thank you, my brother. I still remain with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you for that amazing and wonderful contribution again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. I thank you for that amazing contribution of this very program. Every Biafran that is watching, this very program is an interactive section. It is not only me and my beloved brother Chukwuma that are here. You can come on and make your own contribution. Click that link. Click that link that I posted here. Come on and make a contribution. You can come and say your own prayer. You can come in and say a prayer to Mazin Nandekano, say a prayer for Mazin Nandekano, say a prayer for Mazin Samoneba. You can come in and ask questions. You can come in and make a contribution. This platform is for the Biafran people and their friends and people who want to know more about Biafra. If there is any question you want to ask about Biafra, if there is something that is confusing you in this struggle, feel free to come in and ask. We are going home. The Biafrans have left Nigeria. And there is nothing Nigeria can do to bring us back. No. There's nothing. They are just wasting their time. They are just believing their own lies. They know that we are gone and there is nothing anybody can do. The time for dialogue has passed. The time for dialogue has expired. And our prime minister have made it clear. And he put his demands. Release Mazin Nandekano unconditionally. Pull out all your military. And then Biafrans can begin to listen and see if you are reasonable. But anything short of that, We are focused on our pursuit of Biafra. And my major joy is that Mazi Simon Ekpa cannot be distracted. You can't distract him with reaching out to him, oh, let's talk, let's do this later. There's nothing you can offer him. Just like Mazi Nandekan. What can you offer Mazi Nandekan? The only request Mazi Nandekan made is, let my people go. That's the only request Mazi Nandekan. He even went ahead to say, if it is the mineral resources that you are after, I am going to give it to you free of charge. Let my people go. What else do you want us to do? Mazi Nandekan made that promise on live stream that if the oil is your problem, that the oil will be supplied to you free. Allow us to go. Our pursuit of our freedom is not out of jealousy, it's not out of envy, it's not out of selfishness, not because of our resources. It is because we want peace. We want to grow in our own space at our own speed. We want to grow like every other nation is growing. We want to join the technological competition that is going across the whole world. We want to compete with the best of the world. We have our men and women all over the world doing exploit. We see our men and women exploring. Other countries are using the talent of our men and our women. Meanwhile, look at we. We are still begging. We barely own nothing on our own. Even when we have everything, yet we own nothing. What kind of life is that? Who will accept such kind of life? Who will accept that kind of life? You own everything, yet you are living like a slave. That is why when I see the idiot in the creek, that pig in the creek, when he talks, I laugh. You own everything. You have everything, yet out of all you own, when the people take a peanut and put it in your mouth, you smile and sing for them. Somebody is in your home, taking everything you have, and just give you a little drop, and you are smiling and you're shouting praises and calling him names. And today, look at him. A man that is very, very inconsistent. You are crying. You've not yet cried. I thank Chukwu Okekadiam for the kind of leaders he has given us, the kind of knowledge, wisdom he has given the Biafrans to recognize their leaders. We know our leaders. We are not being forced. We are not being controlled. Every Biafran that is watching this very program, I urge you to please like and share. Like and share. He said that we must carry everybody along. And our Prime Minister, remember, told us that we must engage in radical evangelism until we get into Biafra. So what are you waiting for? You can only get involved by sharing. Some of us do not have the opportunity to speak. Look at it here. It's an interactive session, yet only me and my brother Solomon are speaking here today. We have a lot of people on ground. It is not everybody that have that gift to come out and speak. We know that, we understand. But at least click like and share will not cost you anything. It won't cost you money. It won't cost you time. Just click, give a thumbs up to the program so that other people can be invited. Please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okekadiam, let us pick up a responsibility in this very Biafra so that we can be able to achieve our aim as fast as we can. We are going home. We are going home. Chukwu Okekadiam has blessed us with a leader that is focused on those directions. So we don't muzo. Onye muzo ke ewu na-eso. Onye jigu ke ewu na-eso. And the person who jigu kita that we know is Mazi Simon Ekpa, no other person. It is not because I'm saying it. When I say follow the instruction of Mazi Simon Ekpa, it's not because I'm following. All I want is to apply your common sense. Go and check. Everybody that is singing about Biafra, talking about Biafra, go and check their record and what they're doing and the success that I have made so far. The only legitimate organization that we can see their roadmap, clear roadmap on what they want, is the Biafra Republic of Exile. A clear roadmap. You see some of the IPOB in Nigeria is still asking for decision, what to do. The IPOB in Nigeria, go and check their platform. They are asking people, what are we going to do now that they have refused the Rulers in Nanakan? What do we do? What is the next way forward? You're asking who? So it is only today you begin to know, after almost 3 years. After 3 years, it is today you want to wake up and begin to find a way forward. And you want me to listen to such kind of set of people. And some of you are listening to that kind of set of idiots. It is sad. But that is the situation. We know where we are going. The freedom of Mazen Nandekano is in our hands. We are going to free him. Mazen Nandekano will not die in that job. He will not die. He will never die. And he is not going to give up. Mazen Nandekano will not surrender this struggle. Master Simon Empire is going to lead us into Biafra, whether you like it or not. Do you remember when Master Simon said, I will abakaleke you into Biafra? And some of you laugh, you think it's entertainment. It's not entertainment. That is a strong word. And those of you who said over your dead body, I don't know what you're waiting for. Because we are in Biafra already. You better go and commit suicide. We are in Biafra already. You said by your own self over your dead body. What are you waiting for? Everybody that is watching anywhere you're watching from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu to continue to be steadfast and resilient and never give up, because we are going home very, very soon. And the direction have been spelled out. When you watch that very interview yesterday, was organized by Ambazonia and Biafra, the joint press briefing, and prepare yourself for what is coming. Master Simon made it clear. In 2024, the upgrade is going to be marvelous. The Air Force is going to be moving very soon. And watch out and see how it's going to look. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother, Maxwell. Thank you so much, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, highly welcome. Speak to Biafrans, my brother.
Thank you, Mazi Chicks. Like always, good morning to you, and may Chukwu Kikabiama continue to bless all of you.
You see?
For the great work that you people are doing.
You see?
Biafrans, I salute all of you, and I also salute your courage. You people, I do not know the adjective I'm going to use to qualify what you people are doing. You are amazing people, and you are doing a very wonderful job. May Chukwu Kikabiama bless you, young and old, men and women of Biafra land. From here and from my entire family, we love you and we will continue to support in any way that we can.
We love you too.
May Chukwu Kikabiama grant us Biafra, so that in time to come, in the future, I will match my family to come and walk with my shoulders high.
You see?
My daughter's shoulders high, my wife's shoulders high, to walk on the street of Biafra.
See?
Because it is the land of freedom. May Chukwu guide you people and give you more strength and energy.
You see?
Fortify you spiritually in order to face these challenges that is never stopping. But as long as Chukwu is with us, we will rejoice in no time. Thank you so much for having me. You see, Mazi Chuks, while I was in the space yesterday, I spoke in a different manner. That was good man in the evening. I spoke in a different manner. Do you know the reason why we are now counting? In fact, Ambazonians are our cousins, brothers, sisters, nephews, name them.
Absolutely.
They were formerly under NCNC, Old Eastern Region, before they decided to have what they called the plebiscites that took them out to Cameroon. But do you people know something? Let's go spiritually right now. Do you know that God knew that a time like this will come?
Yes.
But as human beings, we never knew that a time like this will come. Oh, why did they carve them out? Why did they carve them out? Why did they send them to that very place? But today, supposing these people were allowed to be members of that illegal contraption called Nigeria, do you think that they would not also sow the seed of hate and discord among them, and they will come out today to hate you, just like we are repairing the damages these people have done to the other people around us?
Absolutely, you're right. I agree with you.
That is what I look at. What could have happened if the Ambazonia were still by now? They have splitted them even into two places and created states out of them and make them now to fight against each other. That is what I see. But as long as this one is let me call you back. Let me sort this, then I will come in. I will come in because let me solve this, then I will come in, my
Okay, my
brother.
brother, no problem. It's all right.
Good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So, my fellow Biafrans, let's wait and see if our beloved brother can be able to round up on his topic. He has to attend to certain issues. So, fellow Biafrans that are watching, you saw our brother trying to make some very, very important explanations, touch on things that are very, very essential. I said it initially when I was speaking that Ambazonians, these are our brothers, these are our own. And whenever you are a Biafran in Ambazonia, know that you are in a sister nation. Ambazonian in Biafra, know that you are in a sister nation. And you must subject to the laws in these two areas. Just like you see in Oduduwa land. In Benin Republic, there are some Oduduwa people, and they are actively involved with their brothers in the zoo. They are involved. That was when Sunday Igboho was arrested in what do they call it, in Benin Republic. The Yoruba people in Benin Republic went for him. They fought for him. They fought for him to show you the closeness. In the same thing is happening in the north. Niger Republic and the north is there. That is why you see them go and Buhari build a railway all the way from Niamey to Nigeria. Do you think he was doing it for anybody? It was just because of what they think about that area. They feel that that section is part of Nigeria, part of them. The railway they build is for them. It's for them. It's not for you. It is not for any economic improvement or for any economic whatever. That railway was to cement their relationship between them and Niger, to tell that they are one. Come to Biafra land, the Ambazonians, these are our brothers. You can't run away from that, no matter how you try. And the earlier we begin to know that, understand that, the better. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the program.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome. Thank you for joining.
Okay. I just want to appreciate the good work you people have been doing. I say may people bless and protect all of you.
You see?
People have been doing a great job. It's so nice. So please, may you continue to do this good job. Very soon, God will give us what we want.
You see?
So I'm so grateful.
You see?
And God will continue to protect our leader in dungeon. Nothing will happen to him.
Nothing will happen.
Protect us, our Prime Minister also.
You see?
Protect him more and more.
You see?
In the name of Chukwu.
You see?
So well done. You people are doing a great job.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that amazing support. We appreciate you too. Every one of us is doing the same thing. Continue to make your own contribution in your own little way, wherever you are. Continue to confess Biafra any place you are. At least that is a little way we can be able to let people know that we have come to stay. This is the time for us to take up our identity. Don't deny whom you are at any given point in time. Every opportunity you have, spread Biafra wherever you find yourself. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you too. Thank you. Stay safe, my brother.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Friends that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, I appreciate every one of us that is making contributions. We all have a responsibility. There is every one of us can do. It doesn't matter how poor you are, how rich you are. It doesn't matter whether you're living abroad or you're living in Biafra land. It doesn't matter whether you're a child or an elderly person. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. There is something you can do to see to the progress of Biafra. And I want you to engage yourself in that question. Each time you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, what am I going to do to sustain the United States of Biafra that has come to stay? Every morning when you wake up, ask yourself, what am I going to do to sustain the United States of Biafra? Go through the map, the 40 states of Biafra, find out where you fall in. If you're in Biafra land, find out where you fall in and know your administrator. Begin to envisage within yourself that Biafra of your dream that you want. It is in your hand. You have to make it what it is. It is a time for us to rise up, make our utmost contribution for that which we have dreamed of. Never give up and don't allow anybody to take away that right from you. Do not allow anybody to confuse you. Hold on to that which is right, and I bet you'll be glad you did. You're welcome back, loved brother. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you, my brother.
I thank you, Mazi Chuks, my Namoche, the greatest Namoche that anytime when I feel at home. I feel like not just with you, I feel at home in any Biafran platform that I see myself. The only place I don't feel at home are those people that are not pro-Biafra, those anti-Biafra. That is where I don't feel at home. So I talk to them, speak to them in the way I understand and the way they should understand. Yes. Although what is happening right now, they should even be the living witness of what is going on in Nigeria. Today, as at yesterday when I checked, $1 is 1,200 something. 1,200 unheard of. They go explain, Taya.
They go explain, Taya.
The one Nigerian is those that keep praying for the criminal country to continue to exist, those that exist, those that are validating that same criminal system, criminal status quo, criminal individuals that they call their politicians, that will loot all the money, impoverish the people, and use the same loot they collected from the people, from the resources from our land. Use it to go and prepare their children, their words, in good, better schools abroad. Prepare them, groom them to come back again, to come and subdue my own children. To fear. In Ghana here we say, ampare me. Ampare me. It will never, we will not allow that. We will not allow that to happen. We will not allow. That is the reason why Dick and Tom must come out, support, and fight for this liberation. That is what we have to do. Nobody will do it for us. America will not do it for us. Israel will not do it for us. Israel will look at you. If you really want to fight, what are you doing? What have you put in place? And look at what we are doing right now. The eyes of the people are on us, and they are God, the heart of a king lies in the hands of God.
Yes.
With our little effort that we are doing under this great sun of Biafra land, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the foundation and the ideology Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picked up from our forefathers, our fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, and the rest of them, is the template that we are still following. That Biafra must come, that our people must be allowed to express themselves in a level playing field where there is no hypocrisy, where there is no deceit, where there is meritocracy. What you merit is what you take. That is the kind of government, a kind of nation that I prefer, not the one that will sideline you irrespective of the enormous contribution that you are making in the growth of that same country. They keep you aside, and when ndị Igbo anyị si na ekecha na mgbe niile oke ruzie Maazị Chuks aka asị ekegharịa ya. We can never live in such a country that does not value merit. No, that doesn't value merit. We cannot. Corruption has entered into that country so deep, it has become endemic. And we don't want to stay in that kind of.
Never. We don't want to be part of this.
I am here to encourage the Biafrans, wherever you are, men and women, you've been trying. You've been trying. But we must intensify the effort that we have put in place already in order to make sure that these people are taught in the language they understand. The language of the Fulani, like Mazen Namdekanu said, is violence. And violence that we are going to give them. And that violence is not for us to go in there and begin to attack them. We are on the defensive. They will come to attack us. They are in our land, and we will defend our land.
Absolutely.
Defend my mother's ancestral land. Don't lose hope. Do not, take into consideration all the distractions that are coming left, right, and center. You are fighting a just cause. We are fighting a just cause. We are asking God to at least raise our hands up, increase our wallets, give us sanctify our tongues to speak so that the world will hear us. And we are doing it. And at the end of it all, God is going to give us what we so desired. And the desire of Biafrans is their freedom, liberation, and the restoration of what has been there, which is Biafra. May God bless Mazen Namdekanu. May God bless Samuel Nekpa and his family. May God guide them and protect them. Our heroes and heroines on the ground. May Chukwu Kikabiama protect them in a very different way. That the enemies will bow when they appear to them. May Chukwu Kikabiama protect my mothers and fathers in Biafra land. Guide them because they are in a very horrible situation. Only those that live in that place knows how it feels. May God give them the heart to endure to the last. And those that participated in the curfew from 15 to 19, I say, may Chukwu Kikabiama bless you. They did it to us in the past. We survived it. This is civil disobedience to a corrupt rule. God will replace whatever that you lost within these 5 days or 4 days of curfew. Don't lose hope. I will be here to support you. And I will use this opportunity, Mazu, Mazu Chicks, in rounding up to say, my brother that spoke earlier on made mention about it, and we discussed it at length yesterday in X platform. I wonder whether that video was scripted, whether it was a skit or the real thing that happened. Some of our children, our little children, those that we are fighting for, to see someone that come from Bauchi, to give them bread, send them to go and buy soap. The only thing they will not even know where they are again. They will only see themselves in a room where they are being packaged. In fact, it surprises me that those children will be there. None of them was crying. None of them was shouting, making noise like someone that that is taken away from the parents. And after some time, when he or she begins to look for his parents, she will be crying. So that the neighbors will know. I do not know what he gave to them. They couldn't talk. Nobody. And God knows the reason why he set that one out.
Yes.
That came out and went to expose that particular individual. Just imagine how many children, there were more than 10. An outsider that came to settle, rented an apartment. Who is the landlord or the landlady of that house? Are you not aware? Have we not spoken enough that know the kind of people you give your rooms to? Know them. Because our Igbo people say, in fact, when you see a snake in a forest or in a grass where you are walking, anything that shakes will become a snake to you. Why will we allow such people to be within us? Why must we allow them? And even to scrutinize and know what they are doing. Our people are not doing it. How many of these kind of cases has gone underground, unseen, undiscovered? How many? Or is it because that this one, God exposed this one for us? Eh? How many of such things has gone and nobody know about it?
Unnoticed.
Jesus Christ, I am bitter that someone will move from his own place, come to my mother's home, ancestral home, rent a room, kidnap the children, put them in the place, preparing them for sale or for their organs to be harvested. And I am very, very ashamed of the people that arrested that guy. That is the kind of thing I love to do. Because you cannot come and carry those minors in that manner, kidnap them, and I will leave you to go free. The police will not come in there. Well, the only thing I would do is to video the face and the children, and will not show our face to it. Then when we finish, you take maybe like 2 inches or 3 inches nail and drill it into his head and allow him to go. As simple as that. That is what such persons don't supposed to live among humans. I was very, very angry. They will say, let's send it to the police. The police, tomorrow now you will go, you see them on the street, and they will now come and, begin to bold that they put a call from top, they release them. Didn't you hear? These people that sent this guy to the police station, handed him over to the police. Didn't you hear what they did in Akwa Ibom? They arrested terrorists. They arrested them. Koro, they were caught with the AK-47. They sent them to the police. The next day, they were on the street.
Of course.
They were on the street. We have to be careful. Know your brother and know your neighbor. Say something. If you see a strange person coming within your community, say something.
Say something.
Please say something. You are indirectly saving the life of our people and your own lives.
Absolutely.
May God bless all of you. May God give us the strength to continue to fight this fight until Biafra is restored.
You see?
My brother Lamoche, Muchiko Kikabia Magaziegi. Muchiko Kikabia Magaziegi. Ndị niile nọ na comment section.
You see?
Chineke na gozie unu niile.
You see?
Thank you so much for having me. I yield here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that very remark. I'm going to use that as my closing remark. And we have spent. So we're going to use that very speech that he just made as a closing remark, and we're going to end the program. So wherever you are watching us from, I appreciate you for being part of this program. Remember, every single warning that have been given, more especially the security warning that have been given about Christmas. Our Prime Minister, after having an intel, has given the security information. If you are living abroad, stay where you are. There is no point coming home for Christmas. There is no need coming home for Christmas. If you are living abroad, stay where you are. After the Christmas, you can come back. For now, stay where you are. Don't take that very warning for a joke. Stay where you are. The earlier you take this serious, the better for you. You're welcome back, my beloved. I saw you missed something, so go on and speak before I close up.
I want to put a tribute. I want to rap before
Okay.
you close.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah. In Nigeria, truth is always a guilty. And 1 + 1 will give us 0. Imagine our effort to keep together. As we did together, they are killing us. But the Biafra land from 0 to hero. Your husband must pay you. Astopagi Bureron. Yeah. Danga Mova, Karenji Rover. There will no more suffer. Biafra land, there will new discovering. We don't go ahead, but we must be loving. Listen, my people, Biafra one is talking. A gospel of good news we are spreading. Nobody will ever make your life a misery. Yeah, that is why we must forge ahead. Solidarity with Director Kanu West Eden. Cut together, let us stay the world. We are moving with unity. The Zuma treasure, they are hidden. For blessings to flow like river Nile. Because it's teaching time, go save our nine. Rapidly do your sequel, brother, never mind. To make haste, let's leave Charles Soludo behind. Don't for an cause, Biafra, Fepu, Kakai this time. Hagajana Funo, Bogo this tight, Makachukaba, may go Namo, the Papi delight. It has some fire, killed by God Almighty. Nobody will quench him. He be running in the night. God written the Biafra high, and he was the high. Put our enemy shame. Now I in this bright. I in this bright. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. That was a very amazing one. You are a musician, right?
Well, upcoming. I will come soon. By grace of God, I'm coming.
Glory be to God. You just gave a very amazing performance. If you have any music of such or anyone you want us to help you to advertise on the program, you can equally send it across. Send it across, reach out, we will advertise it. That was a very amazing presentation. I love it. I love it so much. And I believe that Biafrans love it. All these things are things that we can do to promote the Biafra that we want. It is to promote Biafra. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was amazing. Biafrans got talent. We are talented in all angles. We are talented. Biafrans doing exploit across the world anyway. Those are the reasons why we want to be on our own, so that we can grow at our own space and in our own speed. The zoo is holding us down. The zoo is burying so many talents of Biafrans, and we cannot continue to afford this. Fellow Biafrans, as we are rounding up, remember the security information. Please, this Christmas, if you are living abroad, stay where you are. They have marked out everybody living abroad that comes home for kidnap. The terrorists of Nigeria have marked it out already. You saw their chief of army staff saying it, that it is the people living abroad that are sponsoring Biafra. They already said it, that it is people living abroad that are sponsoring the Biafra Republic inside. So anybody that comes in from abroad, you are in danger. You are exposing your life to danger. Listen to this information and stay alive. If you don't want to listen, it is up to you. But please, everybody in this platform, share this information to your friends, your relatives, your brother. If you're in Biafra land and you have a brother who is telling that he's going to come, tell him to hold on, not this Christmas. If you have a brother that is abroad, tell him that he's going to come back, beg him for his own life's sake to stay back. Even if he has bought tickets, let him go and return that ticket. If they don't return his ticket, let him throw away the ticket. Forget it. If he has not bought the ticket, let him not buy. Let him send that money back home. That money that you used to transport yourself to back home, send it to your people to take care of themselves. The target this December are people coming from abroad. They have marked it out on well-drawn targets. If you love your life, please stay where you are. This Christmas is not for you to go to Biafra land. Stay where you are. There's no need to put your family in agony. There's no need to take away the meal from your family's mouth. There's no need to allow your family to share tears. This information is very, very important and you must take it serious. Don't come home for Christmas. Stay abroad where you are. Send your money for your children, for your family, for anybody to take care of themselves. Wherever you are, if you are close to barracks, stay 1 kilometer away from barracks. Every barrack, police barrack, military barrack, naval barrack, custom barrack, any barrack at all, stay 1 kilometer away. Wherever you see the zoo, terrorists in their uniform with their car, run for your life. Don't be in the same position with them. Don't be in the same place with them. If you are in a filling station and they come into that filling station, just move your car. Walk away. When they are gone, you can come and buy your fuel. If you're in a filling station, they drive in, just drive out. Don't be there. If you're in a restaurant, they come in, walk out of that restaurant. You're in a shop and they came into the shop, walk out. Do not be in the same place with them. If you're in a traffic jam and they are there, give them a very huge gap. The eviction of the zoo is still coming. The order has been given, and you don't know when the angel of death will come. That is why you must be very careful wherever you are. All these informations are very, very important. Take heed, listen to it, and your life will never remain the same. Remember, on the 23rd, there is a sit at home in Anambra State, which our Prime Minister is going to announce more. Because of the criminal in Anambra State that called himself the governor, he is conducting a burial, and Biafrans want to make sure that his burial is not successful. That is why that sit at home is going to be held on the 23rd. We are still waiting until our Prime Minister make the final declaration. I appreciate everyone that has been on this platform. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are watching this program from. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect you, prosper you, and secure you. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect the Biafran Liberation Army, guide and protect the resistant fighters, guide and protect the strike force. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect the Black Navy. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect our Air Force. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect all our members of the media that are speaking on a daily basis. May Chukwu come and guide and protect their families. May Chukwu come and guide and protect the de facto government in the whole land and the Biafra Republic government in their cabinet. May they be protected. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and blessings upon them. We commit our Prime Minister, Mazi Samanapa, before Chukwu for divine protection, for divine security, for divine safety, for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and breakthrough. We pray for divine revelations for our Prime Minister. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. Chukwu will send angels to guide him as going and coming in. We commit our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, before Chukwu for protection, for healing, for good health. Wherever he is, we commit him into the hand of Almighty God. May Chukwu give him revelations, strong revelations, revelations that will make him stronger. Let it come to him. May he be strong, may he be healthy, and may he join us as soon as possible. Thank you so much for joining on this program. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against everybody on this platform today. Every freedom fighter, those who are genuinely seeking for freedom, you will see freedom. No weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nandekano, shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching this program. I will see you again tomorrow, same time. Stay blessed. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you.